This episode is brought to you by DexPool.io. DexPool is an autonomous cross-chain liquidity protocol that lets you access liquidity sources from multiple platforms in one place. Their algorithm tracks prices to find the best deals and helps users identify the most effective routes for their trades. With no restrictions or hidden fees, you can execute transactions with ease and ensure a fair return on your trades. Register today and get a deposit bonus of 100 XRP tokens for a limited time only. Join the DexPool revolution for the highest decentralization and liquidity options in the DeFi game. Link in the description below.
Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks! We'll do it live.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing it live. Welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis with yours truly, Crypto Blood. Now, thank you for tuning in to I Hate Crypto. I hate crypto, but I love you, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause for that. Now, before we get started on today's episode, I need you to do me one thing. Smack that thumbs up right now for me, please, ladies and gents. I need that support right now because you know the algos is hating on us. They are hating on us right now. So smack it like Curly, Mo, and Larry, ladies and gents. I got it right this time. That was a classic. I used to watch them as a kid. No lie. That was one of my favorite shows to watch. The Three Stooges, for sure, for sure. Thank you again, guys, for tuning in. Hope everyone's doing well out there. We got a lot of people in the building today. Kenton Smith is in the house, a YouTube Premium member. Got to show them support and honor them first, of course. Wisdom Bar is another YouTube Premium member. Thank you for your above support and beyond support, other than just watching us. You know, it's free to watch, but it takes a special person to show CB some love to be an actual paying YouTube member. So I really appreciate each and every one of you. Ryan James said, I hate crypto. Blasphemy. Ha, 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 ha. It's all fun and games, man. Listen, the further we go down this rabbit hole with Sleepy Joe just trying to shut us down. He don't want us to shine, ladies and gents. He don't want us to win. The more we go down this rabbit hole of this crypto lockdown, the more precious OG coins like Litecoin and Bitcoin are going to look. Just saying. Dogecoin too. Any of these, meme coin type, they're not securities. At least they follow the same model of Bitcoin in that regard. So I just don't see them being securities. Though I don't know nowadays. They're labeling stablecoin securities. So I'm dumbfounded. I don't understand what's going on out here. But in today's episode, I do want to point out some very key things that we need to really pay attention to because we're lumping Binance and the Coinbase suit in one event. They were back to back, right? Binance got hit first. Then next day, Coinbase gets hit with a suit. So it seems like the crypto community wants to lump it all into, they just hit two of the biggest exchanges back to back. No, two totally different scenarios. I said when Binance had their lawsuit, yeah, we saw a dump in the markets, but it really was a non-factor. It really doesn't do anything. Doesn't move the needle one way or the other, in my opinion. It's a non-event other than just a headline. But the Coinbase situation, to me, we need to delve a little deeper into because there are some layers to this that makes me a little concerned and should concern you in the United States at least. So we're going to dive into that in today's episode. As I promised you, though, I do have a promo for you guys, limited time only. Bloodalytics, you guys can sign up for free now. 1 month free. Go to bloodalytics.com for more details on that. Great opportunity to test out Bloodalytics for a month and run your account up. And if you want to leave, you can leave. If you want to stay, 30% off if you decide to actually sign up. The only thing is there is a minimum account balance of $1,000 you will need to set it up and be eligible for that month free. That is powered by Fairdesk. All the details will be sent to you once you go sign up. All right, so get over to bloodalytics.com, sign up. This is a great opportunity. It's all auto trading, so you don't have to worry about actually making the trades, I'll send you the details on how to sync up your account with my trading system. All right. So definitely check that out if you guys are interested. And if you're not interested, you can still check out Bloodalytics, because Fairdesk are giving a very good incentive to sign up. They've partnered with Bloodalytics, and I have some great incentives for you guys to sign up with. So if you just deposit $2,000, you do get $100 in trading bonuses right into your account. Those bonuses essentially go against your losses, 60% of your losses, until that bonus has depleted, and it goes against your trading fees. So something to think about. If you deposit $450K, we are giving you $100,000 in deposit rewards or trading bonuses. So check it out. Link is in the description below. Please check that out. Also, real quick, dexpool.io. You saw the commercial. They are giving away 100 XRP over there on Dexpool. You know, guys, I hate XRP. So, I'm just gonna shoot this website up real quick. But yeah, if you guys are interested in it, free money essentially. Dexpool.io. I do have to warn you, and I told them, I said, hey, where's your social media, guys? Oh, we don't have any social media. Negative. I don't like that. Okay, so that is suspect to me. I'm just being honest with you. So tread lightly. User discretion is advised. You know what I mean? So come follow me on Twitter at CryptoBlood_. You can hit me up there. I'm always responding, very active there. Actually, the most active on any of the social media platforms. That will be Twitter. So please come over there and join me in any discussion that's going on, crypto related or non. I am there, ladies and gents. I am there. Also on Rumble. Always can find me there with the uncensored content. But please watch out for that. I'll give you more details on when that uncensored live stream comes out on Rumble. Because the stuff we talk about, ladies and gents, oh God, it can't be on YouTube. It just cannot be on YouTube. Word of the day is blandishment. Yes, I've never heard of this word. Blandishment, a flattering or pleasing statement or action used to persuade someone gently to do something. Well, I can tell you what's not blandishment. The SEC ain't being blandishment at all. They are not treading or persuading gently in any way or shape or fashion. They're not trying to persuade us at all that cryptos are good. They are going on full attack, and it's evident, right? But, the crazy thing is, CB warned you guys last year. I said I had some insider information. This was maybe in like October of last year. Could have been November, but I think it was in October. I told you guys, look, come New Year, it's a different game. They are going to really attack Bitcoin. This is the last Rubicon we have to cross, guys. And I've been wondering for years, for many years, when that was going to happen and what that was going to look like. And we're finally here. So they are on full attack mode here in the United States, possibly to set up for a CBDC. But I think less of that, just to rein in control of the US dollar being supreme. They're losing the grips on being the world hegemony, the dollar being the hegemony for all of the world's trade. They're losing that grip, and when you're losing, it's like a drowning individual. They will pull anything down to try to save themselves, ultimately killing the person that's trying to help them. I think they are just grabbing at anything, trying to eliminate anything. It is what it is. We should not be surprised. I don't think any of us watching right now is surprised, to be honest with you. That was a warning that I gave out to you guys. And sure enough, it is happening right now. That source was for sure correct. Let's take a look at that first article, though. Robinhood joins Coinbase and saying it tried to come in and register like the SEC wanted. Now, if anybody here follows our friend, and we've been there to witness his battle for years, Reggie Middleton, we know he has echoed the same sentiments. He has said that he's tried to work with the SEC all the way back in 2017. He was trying to work with them, had an open book, and then they turn around and sue him and take all the money. See, this is what I mean, guys. There is no play fair situation here for us cryptocurrency companies in the United States. Stop asking for regulation, because the regulation is not going to be in your favor. This is not like before, where you had new technology industries come into play, where it's not really a disruptive or threat to the monetary system. None of those prior technology innovations or booms did not attack the monetary system. They were not a danger or a threat to the monetary system here in the United States. So this time is different. You know the cliche term, this time is different. This time is different. It truly is. And so this is why I'm saying, guys, we should have not asked for them to come regulate. They were going to do it anyway, but good God, don't make it easy. The latest industry testimony in the United States House of Representatives this week revealed that companies had desperately sought the agency's help to properly register, but were turned away. Robinhood's markets chief compliance officer, or lawyer I should say, told lawmakers that the popular trading firm was trying to register as a special purpose broker for digital assets. Couldn't get the agency to guide Robinhood into crypto compliance. Again, does this sound familiar? It sounds familiar to me. Sounds like a Reggie Middleton Veritasium situation. So finally, they're getting the treatment that the black man got 2-3 years ago. You know, like, come on, man. At least they're not being fully racist, Reggie. At least they're giving it to everybody now. That's how you know really the end game, when everybody getting the same treatment. It's a class issue now at this point, ladies and gents. Reggie Middleton went through the same thing. They took $10 million or more of his assets. Wiped clean. And he tried to comply and ask for direction. I'm going to get Reggie back on. I'm going to reach out to Reggie, and I got to get his 2 Satoshis on this whole situation, because you guys don't forget, Reggie is currently suing Coinbase for over $30 million for patent infringement. He owns multiple patents around blockchain, major patents filed way back 2017. Okay, he's ahead of the curve. He has been, and so this is going to be interesting. I would love to get him back on, so I'll definitely reach out. Let me know if you guys are interested in hearing Reggie and CB kick it once again. So they say here, when Chair Gensler at the SEC in 2021 said come in and register, we did. We went through a 16-month process with the SEC staff trying to register a special purpose broker dealer, and then we were pretty summarily told in March that the process was over, and we did not see any fruits of that labor. Man, so crazy, insane. I think this Gary Gensler individual here has a directive straight from the White House to just go ahead, carte blanche, do all you want when you want, slow this industry down to a halt so we can take over. That's what I think is happening here, guys. And for my XRP army tards out there, let me bring this in. I'm going to take my glasses off for this one. For my XRP army tards out there, if you're sitting here still thinking that you're about to win an SEC case, I need you to line up. I'm just going to firing squad. It's time for you to go ahead and go to sleep. That's just ridiculous. You're suffering from some real cognitive dissonance right now. If you think that the SEC is going to lose against XRP when they're pulling this stuff on Coinbase, and I'm going to, at the end of this video, toward the end, stay around, because I'm going to explain to you why Coinbase and the Binance suit are not the same by far. The Coinbase suit is so much worse, and I'm going to explain why it is so much worse and makes no sense. I'm going to explain that, so stick around. But yeah, this is very bad. On the flip side of that, you got Cathy Woods from ARK. She just bought another $21.6 million worth of Coinbase shares. You know why? Because it's not her money. It's the rich 99, the 0.99% that keeps funding ARK investment management, they're flooding money in. It's an ETF, so I'm sure there are a lot of pensions. You are potentially out there helping Cathy just pump money into losing trades. See, when it's not your money, you're a little bit more reckless with it. So ARK's total Coinbase holdings are now 11.44 million shares, valuing its position around $590 million. And you may be asking or wondering what's going on with ARK Investments. What's their performance looking like with old Cathy Woods over there? Well, I mean, you look at a 5-day or even a 3-month, it looks pretty good. 6-month looks good, up 23%. Even better at year to date, since January, up 36%. A round of applause for Cathy Woods. Not really. Because if we zoom out, let me zoom in a little bit for you guys. If we zoom out to a year ago, the ARK Innovation Fund is down 1.8%. But if we go out even further, 3 years, ARK is down 31.9%. It mirrors pretty much the influx in liquidity from the Federal Reserve and then the pulling back of it. Maps it perfectly. Zoom out 5 years, you're down 0.8%, which is really down way more than that when you take into consideration inflation. So this is she's not doing well here, guys. She's the darling child of Wall Street too. It's hilarious. Coinbase canceled its lend program in September of 21 after threatened by the SEC that they will sue them, and they still got sued. The list goes on and on and on. Add Reggie to that, there are hundreds. There are hundreds. So I think the narrative is going to continue. The mandate is going to continue under Biden and any other president, especially if they're Democrat. They're definitely going to keep this pattern going. Reggie put out a tweet earlier saying, go figure now, why isn't this being investigated? Some unusual trades here. Clearly insider trading. Yesterday, someone opened new coin $50 weekly puts. That is to short guys, essentially, making money if the stock goes down. Puts for 107,000. They were 19% OTM and expire in only 4 days. The SEC sued Coinbase. Those positions are up big, nearly 2,500, almost 2,600%. They turned 100K into millions. Someone always knows. You're damn right. And guess who it was? Probably someone inside the SEC or someone in Congress. It's probably from the government, guys. We have been fully co-opted. We are fully a banana republic now. I hate to say. So this op-ed out of CoinDesk, and I really don't even like messing with CoinDesk like that. Shout out to my man over there, the gentleman of crypto, Bitcoin Zay. They let him go publicly, didn't even tell him. That's a whole nother story, but let him go publicly. So I don't really mess with CoinDesk like that anymore. The legal positions taken by the SEC make it much harder to operate, one individual said. Absolutely, man. The sad thing is, here's the sad thing. The sad thing is that none of these companies really need to make it work in the United States. The market is much bigger abroad. If you think about it, you know, you'll be able to make more money abroad anyhow. So I really think that it's an easy maneuver for a Coinbase, a Kraken, or whoever to just pivot outside of the United States and maybe have a small institutional clientele base here in the United States, but make a bulk of their money outside the United States. Total Banana Republic. WEF, BlackRock, Vanguard. There you go, KC. Round of applause for that truth. So SEC wins and all crypto is a security, let's say. What's the consequences of that? Does it really matter? It does for those in the United States, because we literally won't be able to buy anything but Bitcoin, which is cool. Litecoin, which is cool. I mean, you know, I'm cool with that. It just limits us from buying any of those other coins, because like, how do you register a, let's take, I guess Ethereum could I don't know if how does that work? Like, if Ethereum is deemed a security, they go back and say Ethereum is now a security, which I don't think they would do, but let's just say they do that. What is the Ethereum Foundation register as the Ethereum token as a security? How does that even work? I'm not sure, but we for damn sure know Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dogecoin ain't securities, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause for that. Am I moving out of the country? Last piece to the puzzle says, not yet. Not yet. I was talking to Crypto Keeper from Debate Crypto about that yesterday. Actually, not yet, my friend, not yet. I want to wrap this up with this tweet from Reggie and a couple other Satoshis for you guys. He says here, one of the SEC's most powerful weapons used against crypto firms is the threat of follow-up private sector litigation. If Binance and CZ or Coinbase are adjudicated as selling unregistered securities, they'll get sued by nearly everyone who lost any money buying tokens. Good God Almighty. See what I mean? There you go. There's your answer there, D. Jenny. It causes an avalanche of issues and opens the floodgate for a lot of financial losses by those companies. BTC will never be a security or ETH. That's possible. This is the reason why the Coinbase suit is a lot different than the Binance. Binance suit, they're actually saying there was fraud being done there in that case, in the Binance case. Commingling funds and doing XYZ, so there's some fraud allegations there. But the difference is with Binance and Coinbase is that Binance never went public in the United States. Coinbase did. So how do you sue a company for selling unregistered securities when you allowed them to go public? Let's go through kind of the IPO rundown. I mean, you guys probably know what IPOs are, but let me just give you a formal definition. An initial public offering is listing and selling new publicly tradable shares to investors that receive an allotment from an underwriter or an investment bank participating in the syndication of shares. After the IPO, shares are issued to investors to raise capital and begin trading. The general public, i.e. the dumb money, that's you and I, or most of us, general public, can buy or sell shares through a stock exchange. So that's when, you know, after everyone else has made their money, they start selling it to you, Joe Schmo, Joe Sixpack. You can then go buy. They've already made tons of money prior to, from, you know, buying it in the private market or secondary market, already gobbling up these shares at 0.001 cent a share, you know, before you get your chops on it. So here's the steps. So step one, you select an investment bank. Again, that's the whole, everyone gets to buy in before anyone else. Due diligence, we're going to come back to that. IPO filings and pricing, going public, stabilization, transition to market competition, IPO closing. Those are the 6 steps. Now, step 2 is where the SEC and a number of other agencies, but the SEC we're talking about here, would have done their due diligence and gone through the business model of Coinbase, going through regulatory compliance with Coinbase, legal standing and agreements, financial system readiness, corporate governance, all these things the SEC and other agencies would have gone through with Coinbase. So you're telling me you go through all that and then you turn around a few years later and say, oh, actually, you know what? We changed our mind. No, man, this show should show you guys the game is rigged, as someone said earlier in the chat room. The game is rigged. Get ready to position yourselves outside of the US if you really want to make the real money in crypto. That is going to be the last. That's the last arena. You're going to have to go outside the United States somehow to buy these crypto assets, because you won't be able to buy them here in the United States. So it's going to be interesting times, guys. Just, you know, make sure you guys, I'm thinking about doing a second citizenship, getting a citizenship somewhere else, so that I will be able to take advantage of buying cryptos, because I really do think they're going to like limit it to a number of select few cryptos that fall under non-security. But it just maybe that even isn't even the case, to be honest with you, because they're calling stable coins security. So I'm thoroughly confused. I know you guys are too. Let me know in the comments though how you feel about Coinbase and Binance. Are they different? How did the SEC allow Coinbase to go public, go through all this due diligence, and then turn around and say they're selling unregistered securities? I don't understand. But in the meantime, in between time, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. That's my 2 Satoshis. I'm out of here, people. Holla.
Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live.
Okay.